19. So they're going to run it back. And it's worth pointing out again that Patrick Mahomes playing some of the very best football all year long that we've seen at the position. So much conversation about the two guys that are going to play tomorrow night in Buffalo and their MVP candidacies for sure. But since week 12, Mahomes has been rolling. He's had the fastest average time to throw in the NFL since week 16. Got it out 2.5 seconds the first time these teams played. And let's get out to the field. Some thoughts on how success against this talented defense translated, and if it will again, folks?
Well, first off, Scott, my thoughts and all the success I have are frozen at this moment. But Patrick Mahomes was great against the Houston Texans, and they used motion and also getting the football out of Patrick Mahomes' hands extremely quickly to combat this man defense of the Houston Texans. Here you're going to see, this is Marquise Brown who's going in motion. We're going to get double in, and we're also going to get a flare by the running back. Derek Stingley is expecting a combo or banjo coverage and expecting Marquise Brown or someone to come out. No one comes out. He beats the backer across his face. It's a huge catch and run. Now, here's a play I love. It's an RPO. We're going to get a motion by Xavier Worthy. Kamari Lassiter is going to leave late off of his coverage to continue across the field. We get zone read blocking. And look at the way that Patrick Mahomes now is reading off the defensive end. He could run this football or pass it to Xavier Worthy. So now myself, Kirk Cousins, J.C. Kelce, Marcus Spears, along with Cap, Weisner, Buck, and our guy Horn are going to show you some of what happens on this play. Kirk, before we get there, tell me a little bit about what the conversations could have been this week for Patrick Mahomes.
Well, you know, when you come in Wednesday morning, having just played the Texans only a few weeks ago, you're wondering, what is our game plan going to look like? Are we going to copy what we did before, or are we going to do something new? Now, the RPO is a big part of their identity, period, so you're getting that every week. But this motion, the stacks, the bunches gave Houston a problem.
Yeah.
So you wonder, are we going to do this again, or is that the very thing that Houston has practiced all week and is expecting, and that's the one thing they're not going to let beat them? We will have to see.
Yeah, you know what? So they definitely practice it. So the first thing that's going to happen is when Xavier Worthy goes in motion, Kamari Lassiter needs to communicate to Derek Stingley that they're switching, and he needs to go earlier because since he was behind and trailing, Kirk Cousins knew they had leverage. Patrick Mahomes knew they had leverage to the outside.
Here we go.
What are you getting, JK?
Offensive line is just running outside zone, right? We're running outside zone here, and so much that is important about outside zone being successful is controlling the backside, whether it's the backside D tackle, the backside defensive end, my man Marcus Spears, or the secondary element, linebacker or safety. And that's what this advantage throw is giving them the numbers for on the outside if they don't respect it.
Absolutely. JK, when they create that motion, they create leverage outside of me, something I have to pay attention to. I also got Horn here as an overhang tight end. I have to respect this outside presence. But like you mentioned, you are running away zone. My job as the defensive end is to squeeze this as much as I can. But the action in the backfield between Kirk and Michelle is slowing me down. Now I'm in no man's land, what I call it. So as I come off the line of scrimmage, Horn, I want you to arc. I got an arc tight end, so I got to pay attention to that. I got this going on where the back can get the ball and I have to trail, and I also got to respect Kirk pushing the ball out to the edge. I got to try to get out here late and make a play.
Kirk's guy's one of the best on the field, so we want to put him in a bind. Will Anderson Jr., Janil Hunter, we want to neutralize them by making them have to think and play slow. But the minute that motion doesn't go, it's simple math and it's simple leverage. My bells and whistles are going off with the motion. We got a head start. We got a 5-yard head start. Let me just get this quick fake, give it out to Worthy, and let him go get us at least 5 yards if we can make those blocks.
What was impressive about that week was that was where I found Xavier Worthy found his place in this offense. It wasn't just about the go ball or the long ball. It was the quick catch and run, and it also got the football out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. Listen, we'll be here all day along with our guy, Kirk Cousins. Scott, back to you.
Interesting, and well described. We appreciate you. And I believe it's the king of the kingdom, Patrick Mahomes, the new Papa. Congratulations, as he looks for a third consecutive Super Bowl title.